Shiva, good evening and welcome to Tom and Ben News United Kingdom. We begin with breaking news that Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is in Pakistan, but an Iranian official says there are no plans for a direct meeting between the US and Iran.
The White House says US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Donald Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner are heading to Islamabad for Iran talks, while Vice President J.D. Vance is on standby to join.
Pakistan's Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar says the country is currently facilitating Iran-US talks, with US President Donald Trump saying Iran was making an offer and we'll have to see, but he didn't yet know what the offer was.
Also in breaking news, the Israeli Defense Forces say it has struck loaded Hezbollah rocket launchers overnight in 3 areas of southern Lebanon.
They say the launchers posed an immediate threat to IDF soldiers and Israeli civilians and that it will keep working to remove these threats. Meanwhile, Hezbollah says in a statement that it has also targeted the Israeli army.
This follows an extension of the ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon, which was agreed on April 23rd. Since then, both the IDF and Hezbollah have accused each other of violations.
To other news now, and police are investigating after 2 young children died in a house fire in Wolverhampton on Friday evening.
Officers from West Midlands Police were called to the fire in Mason Street at about 8:30 p.m, along with colleagues from West Midlands Fire Service and West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Firefighters entered the property and rescued the children, but they could not be saved and were pronounced dead at the scene. 2 other children and a woman were already out of the house before emergency services arrived and were checked over by ambulance staff but did not need hospital treatment.
A dog owner has been ordered to pay around £1,000 in veterinary fees for a rare breed Shetland sheep following a dog attack in Dorset.
Dorset police said officers were called to a report of an attack on land at Church Knoll on the Isle of Purbeck on April 19th, which resulted in injuries to the sheep. The woman was issued with a conditional caution, including payment of the veterinary fees and adherence to a dog behavioural order.
Dog owners could see their pets taken away under the laws designed to better protect farm animals from attacks in England and Wales. The force reminds dog owners to act responsibly around livestock at the time of year when many ewes are in lambing and are especially vulnerable.
The boss of England's most northerly port said he would love to have 10 to 20 cruise ships calling every year.
The port of Berwick in Northumberland welcomed its first cruise passengers in 2021 and is expecting another ship in June, with 2 more booked for 2027.
Although some passengers use the stop to see Holy Island, some 14 miles south of Berwick-upon-Tweed, others also visit a town renowned for its 3 bridges and defensive walls which date back to the 16th century.
A 77-year-old man has been fined after he was caught on body cam footage assaulting and threatening to lump a female traffic warden in Welshpool because a pay and display machine rejected his coins.
Stephen Doughty flew into a rage at 7 Stars car park when he thought he would get a ticket from Wendy Williams. Welshpool Magistrates Court was shown footage from last November of Doughty repeatedly slapping Williams' hand and telling her she was doing a scum job.
He then threatened that it would be the last ticket she handed out if she gave him one. He admitted assault by beating and was fined £500. He was also ordered to pay Williams £200 in compensation.
A woman has been airlifted to hospital after falling from a mountain ridge near Fort William.
His Majesty's Coast Guard said the woman had been injured in the fall and sent its search and rescue helicopter to the sea near Ambodach in Kinlochleven at about 6:15 p.m.
She was flown to the Queen Elizabeth University Hospital in Glasgow and her condition is yet to be confirmed.
The sun has finally come out in Northern Ireland, but with it comes the first wildfire warning of the year, as wildfire season gets underway in the country.
A yellow warning for wildfires has been issued across Northern Ireland from Wednesday until at least Sunday, with an amber warning being in place for some areas from Thursday until Friday.
The Department of Agriculture, Environment and Rural Affairs, together with emergency services, have urged the public to take precautions, including avoiding open flames in rural areas and properly disposing cigarettes and barbecues. We now go straight to tomorrow's weather forecast, where it is yet another sunny day in some areas, with temperatures even peaking to as high as 20 degrees Celsius. That's quite warm for this time of year.
Okay guys, that's all today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Please hit the subscribe button, follow us on our Facebook and Blue Sky pages listed on the left hand side and links down below, and see you next Tuesday.